Good morning, everybody. Thank you to those of you who are joining me either live or on the replay. It's Sarah, and we're going to take our time through 60 minutes of level 1 Vinyasa practice. If you like, you can start laying down on your back. So go ahead and recline, excuse me, in any comfortable position that you like. If laying down is not your thing for whatever reason this morning or whenever you're practicing, you can find a comfortable seat. But if you are reclining, I might suggest soles of the feet together and knees open wide to give you that butterfly effect of starting to open up through the inner thighs and hips. But if that doesn't feel particularly nice, just lying down flat, maybe even knees bent, knocking together. And choose a position with the arms that feels really lovely and supportive and open. So you could rest your hands somewhere on your torso. You could open your palms upward for a sense of receptivity, or you can place your palms down for a sense of grounding. Whatever you choose, set up in a really thoughtful way. So if there's any little adjustments that would make your body feel better, make more room for the breath, move easier, please feel free to readjust as much as you need. And then once you've settled in, take a nice long deep breath in through the nose. And open the mouth to exhale. Do that one more time. A big juicy inhale. And a releasing exhale. Feels so good. And then let yourself just settle into an easy rhythm of breath. Like you're not trying to make the breath do anything special. Just let your body breathe. And start to tune into the breath. So you can notice all the little intricacies, the rise and fall. And just by paying attention to the breath, usually it brings your mind a little more into your body, a little bit more into the physical experience of being here in this moment. So spend a few moments just like that. Stay to feel the breath. You might notice that you could feel it more in the back of the throat or in the nostrils. You might notice that you feel it more in the chest, like the collarbone or the ribs. Or you might even notice a little inflation in the belly as the breath comes in, and a softening through the torso as the breath goes out. Can you notice if the breath fills more to the right side or the left side first? Can you notice if you could also feel it in the back ribs? Just having a full experience to stay right here and feel the breath. The yoga practice teaches us tools. The things we practice here are tools that we can take with us into difficult times or really any time in your life. And for me, I know that this time that we're in feels like a bit of a transition. And in the yoga practice, we get lots of opportunities to practice transitioning between poses, between breaths, between moments. And moments of transition, change, can feel a little bit uncertain. And in those sort of uncomfortable times, the qualities that help us navigate it with more ease are the same as help us in our yoga practice: to stay and feel and breathe. That we stay to broaden our awareness, to deepen our understanding of the moment. We feel courageously into whatever is happening in the moment. And we breathe for a sense of compassion and support. So in your practice today, I invite you to move with this intention, that in each moment, each transition, and each pose, see if you can stay and feel and breathe. Just here, practice it for 2 or 3 more long, full breaths. Just stay right here With courage, feel whatever is arising. And with compassion, breathe deeply and fully a sense of support. Let's take one more deep breath in together. Full releasing exhale breath. And then if you're not already down on your back, go ahead and meet there, reclining. And once you get there, bend your knees so you place the soles of the feet down on the ground, hip distance apart, with the toes pointing straight away from you. Toes, knees, and hips are all in one straight line for support. Hands down next to your hips. As you inhale, start to lift the hips up, squeeze your butt cheeks at the top. As you exhale, start to lower the upper spine, middle spine, and hips back down. A few like that. Inhale to lift the hips, pressing your heels, squeeze your butt. Exhale to slowly lower back down. You might move the arms too. As you inhale, hips lift, hands reach up. Keep pressing the heels and the shoulder. Exhale to slowly lower, keeping the knees tracking parallel. Do two more. Inhale to lift and expand, full breath. And exhale to slowly lower with control. One more. Feel the full transition. Inhale to slowly lift. Feel the strength in the legs, the space in the breath. And exhale to lower just as slowly so you can feel every little moment. And then as you pause there, take a little windscreen wipe, knees side to side. Feeling into the space in the lower back. Come back through center, knees point up. And then open the arms wide. Take a twist, shimmy the hips a little to the right, the knees go off to the left. For the vast majority of this Vinyasa practice, we'll move with the breath. But see if you can use these moments at the beginning to pause and to solidify this feeling that you can stay and feel and breathe in moments of stillness and in moments of transition. One more breath here. As you inhale, knees come back through center. Shimmy the hips a little over to the left so you can drop the knees to the right for your twist. Soften the shoulders. Stay, feel, breathe. Take one more breath. A slow exhale. Inhale back to center, knees to chest, give them a little squeeze. And then either roll to a side and press up or rock and roll a few times up and down the spine until you come all the way up and come to a hands and knees tabletop position. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Anytime your hands are on the floor, give yourself this solid foundation with the fingers spread really wide. And like little gecko pads, the fingertips press down into the earth. It's even like you can lean a little weight into the fingers and lift the wrists just a touch. Stay to feel the fingers press and to use the breath to offer a little bit of space. Then with breath, inhale, drop your belly, puff your heart forward between your arms. And as you exhale, pull your belly button in and up, dome the upper back, and push the floor away. With breath now, inhale, drop your belly, puff your heart, roll your shoulders back. Exhale, push, arch, belly button squeezes. Now take a few more rounds, either exactly like that, up and down with the breath, moving the spine in collaboration with inhale and exhale. Or maybe you just take a little free form movement. In all honesty, there is no right and wrong way to do this practice. There's things that are more safe, which is why I offer a lot of cues in the practice to keep your body feeling strong and stable and looking for spots to open to find that sense of balance. But you're living in your body, you're feeling what's going on. So when you stay and deepen your awareness and feel what's happening in the present moment, you can decide what's going to be best for your body in any moment. So feel free to adapt every pose, every moment, as you stay and feel and breathe to what you need most today. Take one more breath here. Gently come back to center. And then slowly walk your knees back until you're kind of in like a push-up position with your knees on the floor. Pull the front ribs and belly in. Take a long breath in to extend your heart forward. And then as slow as you can, bend your elbows to lower your whole body flat on the floor. Make sure the tops of the feet are pressing down, toenails pointing back. And as you inhale, float the chest up, roll the shoulders back, and hover your palms. As you exhale, a slow descend. Now a few more rounds like that, cobra pose. Inhale, lift your chest, pin the shoulder blades down and away, and exhale to slowly soften the forehead back down. Take a few more rounds with your breath and your timing. And remember, it's these moments of transition where we need the most awareness, courage, and compassion. So rather than rush through and just try to get to the next thing, can you practice cultivating that sense of awareness to what you're doing? Courage to notice all of it, and the support of your breath to offer a little compassion for whatever comes up. Stay, feel, breathe. One more round. And then as you're ready, slide your butt back onto your heels, child's pose, balasana. Land, your forehead could rest if it lands easily. You might even rock the forehead side to side with a little free head massage. And for a moment, pause in child's pose to soften. This practice gives us opportunities to build strength, but take your time. There's no rush. Move with that grace and ease, navigating through your transitions in your own time, in your own way. One more breath here. Long exhale. Inhale back to hands and knees, tabletop position. Again, make sure your fingers are wide and the fingertips are squeezing actively. Then tuck your toes. And slow transition to down dog. So you might start by just hovering your knees. Make sure the arms are really strong. And then as you send your butt back and then up, keep the knees as bent as you like, creating an upside down V position with your body where your fingers press forward and down. And that energizes the arms and shoots the hips a little further up and back. Maybe you pedal the knees, the feet, open up a little space in the back of the legs. Stay to feel it and breathe with it. Take just one more big breath in. Long breath out. And then as you inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Take a little walk to the top of your mat. Like a nice morning stroll. Knees bent as much as you need. When you get to the top, place your hands under your shins. Inhale, puff your heart forward so your whole spine is long. Exhale, fold forward, soft knees. Two more. Inhale, extend forward, shoulders back. Exhale, fold, soften. One more. Big breath in, extends the spine long. And then exhale to bow forward, soft knees. Inhale, stand, reach all the way up to the top. Squeeze your butt, open the front of your hips. Exhale, hands to heart, and pause. Either hands at heart or down by your sides, Tadasana, mountain pose. Can you find a steadiness to stay and feel and breathe? Just two more breaths, just like that. Stay, feel, breathe. One more deep breath in. Long breath out. Look down at your feet. Bring your big toes together and your heels a little apart. Let the sides of the feet be parallel to the sides of the mat and feel a firm footing here. As you push your feet down, squeeze your thighs on. Let that point the tailbone down a little and pull the belly in. Bring your hands to your heart center and start to bend your knees like you're sitting back and down into a chair. Keep the belly squeezing. Hands can stay at heart or reach up. Just 2 breaths in chair pose, Utkatasana. Start to fire up the power in your legs. Stay to feel it for one more breath in. And nice and easy, fold forward as you breathe out. Inhale, puff the heart forward, squeeze the shoulders back. Exhale, plant your hands, step back to plank, top of a push-up position. Shoulders over wrists, thighs nice and firm. Take a breath in as you push the floor away. And then set your knees down and point your toes back. Just like before, a supported plank position, pull the belly and ribs in. Inhale to lengthen your heart forward. Stay with me. Exhale, bend your elbows just a little till they point straight back. And then press back up, two straight arms. Don't lower too far, maybe halfway. Exhale, bend your elbows, let them graze the ribs. Inhale, press back up. Woo, building a little heat, one more. Exhale, bend the elbows, but this time lower all the way down to the floor. Beautiful. For Cobra Pose this time, reach your hands back by your sides. Palms down, thumbs out. Tops of the feet press. Inhale, lift your chest and reach your arms back to feel the shoulder blades go back and away. Exhale, lower down. Two more. Inhale, lift, reach, squeeze your butt. Exhale, lower. One more. Inhale, chest lifts, fingers reach, feet press down. Exhale, lower down. Find your own way to down dog. You could go through child's pose, butt to heels. Hands and knees, tabletop. And eventually tuck your toes, lift your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Take a moment to pause, to stay and feel and breathe. One more breath in. Long breath out. Inhale, bend both knees, look forward. Step walk or a little hop, feet come to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, stand, reach all the way up to the top. And exhale, hands to heart center. Now pause in this mountain pose. Your feet underneath your hips so you feel super stable. And inhale, reach your arms up to the sky. Suction your belly in and squeeze your butt cheeks so you feel really strong and stable. And then as you exhale, lean to the right side, soften your shoulders, lengthen your breath. Take one more breath in. Soften a little more as you breathe out. Inhale, lift back up through center, belly button in. Exhale to the other side. Slow, steady breath. Stay and feel and breathe. One more in. One more out. Now focus on a slow transition. As you inhale, lift back up. As you exhale to the right. As you inhale, lift back up. As you exhale, tip to the left. Nice, one more like that. Slow breath, slow movement. Inhale up. Exhale right. Inhale up. Exhale left. Really nice. Inhale back to center. Lift, reach, maybe gaze up. Exhale to fold slowly and thoughtfully. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands. Step back to plank, top of a push-up. Option to keep the knees lifted this time or lower down. Point your toes back. Inhale, chest forward. Just one time. Bend your elbows slowly, lower all the way down. Take your time, move slowly through transition. When you land on your belly, inhale, lift your chest, peel your shoulders back. Exhale, forehead lowers down. This time, reach your arms forward, out in front of you. You might even tent onto fingertips. Anchor the tops of the feet down. As you inhale, lift your chest and your arms, like Superman. Stay for the exhale breath, squeeze your butt cheeks. As you inhale, cactus your elbows out wide and lift your chest higher. And as you exhale, reach forward, lower a little. Two more. Inhale, cactus your elbows wide, lift your heart. Exhale, reach forward, keep squeezing your butt and belly. One more. Inhale, elbows wide, heart up. Exhale, reach forward, and this time lower all the way down to the ground. Hands under shoulders. Find your own way to downward facing dog. Through child's pose, through tabletop, or through plank. Hips lift up and back. Take a really thoughtful, deep breath in. A really conscious, long exhale. Mindful breath. One more. Refill on the inhale. Soften the shoulders, the knees, exhale. Inhale, bend both knees, look forward. Exhale, step walk or a little hop, feet come to the top of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, stand to reach all the way up to the sky. And then exhale, fold in half. Inhale, halfway lift. Either step straight back to down dog or move through one more slow, conscious flow to build heat and strength, but take your time. Bending your elbows to lower all the way down for cobra, or halfway before you puff your heart forward and straighten your arms to upward facing dog. We land in down dog, hips lift up and back eventually. We all meet there. Now, it doesn't matter what poses you go through in transition, what poses you do really at all. The practice is more than just poses, it's opportunities to connect to yourself, to stay and feel and breathe. So if you ever get that feeling of frustration, like you're not sure what I meant, or you're not sure if you can do that exact pose perfectly, rest assured that if you're staying and feeling and breathing, you're doing it. Take one more breath. Empty the exhale. Inhale, right leg lifts to the sky behind you. Make the leg long and strong, and the arms too. Take one more breath in, lift it higher. Exhale, knee to nose. Slowly as you can, step your foot through between your hands. You might give it a little extra help. And then either hands on the floor on fingertips, you could place books or blocks underneath your hands. Like an Olympic race with the blocks about to take off, supercharge your back leg and puff your heart. Take a breath in, runner's lunge. Then start to straighten the front leg and your mount and tip forward as you exhale. Keep the feet where they are, do it 2 more. Inhale, bend your front knee, heart forward. Exhale, straighten your front leg and pike your hips back. 1 more, slow movement. Inhale, forward. Slow transition, exhale back. This time, inhale, bend your front knee. Option to keep the back knee lifted or set it down. Reach your right hand up to the sky for a simple twist. Find a spaciousness by rolling the shoulder blades back and down. Squeeze your left butt cheek and open your heart. Take 1 more breath in. Exhale, right hand down, back knee down. Inhale, arms lift up. Low lunge on Vinyasa. Now, a wider stance might feel more stable, right foot to the right. And you can tuck your back toes to fire up the back leg. Squeeze your left butt cheek. As you inhale, lift a little up and out. Reach higher. As you exhale, sink the hips forward and bend your elbows wide. 2 more like that. Inhale, lift up. Keep squeezing the left butt cheek. Exhale, sink, bend your elbows out. 1 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, sink in, elbows wide. Now pause. Take a moment to roll the shoulders up, back, and down. And feel the shoulder blades go back and down as you squeeze your elbows back and down. Keep the butt squeezing, the belly squeezing. Maybe lift your gaze a touch, opening your heart for 1 more breath in. Exhale to half Hanuman. Start to straighten your front leg, lift your front toes, arms, hands come down to the floor. Now give yourself a little bit of space. You could bend the right knee a little, right toes flex up towards you. Take just another breath or 2 here, a little space in the back of the right leg. Now remember that times of uncertainty require courage and compassion. So move slowly in those times that feel a little bit uncertain. With that in mind, we're going to do a fun transition. So stick with me, maybe have a look at the screen. Bring your right hand inside your right foot. Now start to turn to the left and pivot till your left toes go back behind you. Left knee is in line with right foot and pivot the right toes down. Gate pose. Inhale, arms lift up. Exhale, right hand to right thigh, left hand reaches up and over. Stay to feel and breathe in the pose and in the transition. Take 1 more breath in. Soften your shoulders a little. Inhale, reach up, supported side plank. Left hand down, right hand up. Shimmy the left knee so it's directly under the left hip, and the left hand so it's directly under the left shoulder. Now stay reaching up. Option to lift the right leg away from the mat and reach the right hand forward. Press the floor away, cinch in through the strength in your waist. Take 1 more breath in. Exhale, knee to elbow in front of the body like a little crunch to build strength. Inhale, kick and reach. Exhale, knee to elbow. You've got this. One more. Keep pressing the left hand. Inhale, reach. Exhale, tap. This time, inhale, kick and reach. Pause. Right hand to right hip. Bend your right knee so that the foot goes behind and either stay there to squeeze the right butt cheek to open the hip, or reach your right hand for the top of the right foot if it's easily accessible. Stay, feel, breathe. Notice with awareness and breathe with compassion. Squeeze your butt, open your heart, one more breath. All the way back out. Right leg kicks and sets down. Start to walk your hands over towards your right foot, out in front of you, all the way around. Rearrange, left knee wide, hands inside your right foot at the top of the mat. What a weird little transition. Can you stay and feel and breathe? Rearrange as much as you need to feel that sense of stability and space. Squeeze your left butt cheek. And maybe you wing the right knee a little out to the right, tight right ankle. Take one more breath in. And one more breath out. Stick with me here. With your hands inside your right foot, tuck your back toes, lift your back knee. Rock a little forward and back, look forward. And with as many steps as it takes, left foot outside the left hand, sitting down into a yogi squat. Now your hips can be up or down, heels can be up or down. The aim is to lift your heart and to stay and feel and breathe. Take just one more long breath in. Slow, full breath out. I'm going to waddle to the other end of the mat. If you want to do that too, you can. No worries. Looks really cool, doesn't it? Great. Hands down, hips up. Take a little paddle through the legs as you bring the feet back together toward each other a little. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, stand all the way up, reach up tall. And exhale, fold all the way back in. Halfway lift. Your flow, you can step it straight back to down dog. Or if you're stepping back to plank, you can lower all the way down for cobra. Or hug your elbows just in halfway. And then as you point your toes back, lift your heart upward facing dog. Eventually, through slow transitions, downward facing dog, hips lift up and back. Reconnect to the breath. Like you want to recenter on that feeling of breathing into this moment with awareness. Take one more breath in. Long breath out, strong fingers. Inhale, left leg lifts behind you. Now feel a little opening through the right leg perhaps. Feel a big kick through the left heel. Don't rush through, feel every moment. Take one more breath, maybe the left leg lifts higher. Exhale, look forward, knee to nose. Rock forward, step through, left foot between the hands. Hands on blocks or fingertips or books. Runner's lunge, a big puff of the heart, a strong kick of the right leg. Take a big inhale, and then exhale, start to straighten your front leg any amount, pyramid. Slow breath, slow transition. Inhale, heart forward, bend. Exhale, hips back, straighten and fold. One more, slide forward on the breath in. Glide back on the breath out. This time, inhale, bend your front knee. Right hand down, left hand up, simple twist. Always option to drop the back knee for more support. If you've got it lifted, kick through the heel. Right butt cheek squeezes. Heart opens. Take one more full embodied breath in. Exhale, left hand down, back knee down. Low lunge, reach your arms up. Again, empower yourself. If it feels better to widen the left foot out to the left, cool. Feels better to tuck the back toes, cool. If your back knee is feeling like really smashed down into the ground, cool, I feel you. Get a little towel, chuck it underneath your knee. Be kind to your body. Take a big, deep breath in. Reach up tall and squeeze the belly button in and up. As you exhale, sink your hips forward, bend your elbows wide. Inhale, reach up. Butt and belly squeezing is so important here. Exhale, sink in. Two more. Inhale, reach, lift. Exhale, sink, bend. Last one, lift up. Exhale, sink. Now pause. Roll the shoulders up, back, and down. Take the elbows back, the shoulder blades back. Squeeze your right butt cheek more. Lift your heart more. One more breath in. Then half Hanuman, nice and slow. Start to straighten your front leg and bring your hands down to frame your front foot. Just a little bit of breath there. Long spine, long left leg. Maybe you take a little wriggle, a little bend in the left knee. Stay in awareness of what you're doing and do it with care and compassion and breath. Take one more breath in. One more breath out. And then nice and slow into this weird transition to the side. Left hand comes inside the left foot. Walk your hands down the side of the mat to the right. Rearrange so your right knee is underneath your right hip, right toes behind you. Left leg is straight, left foot is planted. Inhale, reach up. And gate pose, left hand, left thigh, right hand up and over. Can you find a little space to land here? Because while in transition, you need that courage and compassion, but when you land, find stability once more. In your breath, in your body. One more breath in. One more breath out. As you inhale, reach up. Supported side plank. Right hand down, top right corner of the mat. Right hand under shoulder. Right knee under right hip. Stay, it's enough. Or reach the left hand forward as you hover the left leg. Take a breath in. Oh, hello, plank. And then exhale, knee to elbow in front of the body. Inhale, kick and reach. Keep pushing the floor away with the right hand. Exhale, knee to elbow. You've got this. One more. Inhale, extend. Exhale, crunch in. Now this time, inhale, extend. Left hand to left hip. Bend the left knee so the heel kicks back behind you. You've got the squeeze of the butt to open the front of the hip. And if it's easily accessible, left hand holds the top of the left foot. Wherever you are, squeezing your butt to open your hips. Rolling the shoulders back and down to open your heart. Finding that sense of awareness in the body. Support and courage to open a little bit more from strength. Take one more breath in. Long exhale. Good. Nice and slowly release. Left foot down to the back of the mat. Well, that's the front of the mat, really. Let's go back there. Walk your hands forward, pivoting, rearranging, transitioning slowly and thoughtfully till your hands come inside your left foot for lizard lunge. A little movement there, a squeeze of the right butt cheek, an opening of the left leg out to the left if that feels good. But keep moving with awareness to stay, feel, and breathe. One more big breath in. A long exhale breath. Tuck your right toes, lift your right knee, look forward with as many steps as it takes. Right foot outside, right hand, yogi squat. I'm gonna waddle back to the other side. You just stay cool right there for a moment. Take a few breaths. Pointing your tailbone down, lifting your heart up high. One more breath in. And a long exhale breath. Pause for one more inhale. And then hands down, hips up, fold forward, shimmy your feet back underneath you. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, stand, reach up all the way to the top. Exhale, hands to heart. Now stick with me here. Squeeze your butt and belly so that the hips stay exactly as they are. Don't let your hips and lower back move. As you inhale, reach your arms up. Hips stay square. Twist to the right. Left hand forward, right hand back. Inhale, lift back through center. Keep squeezing your butt. Exhale, twist to the left. Right hand forward, left hand back, but hips don't move. One more either side. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist right. Inhale, lift. Butt and belly squeeze. Exhale, twist left. Nice. Now inhale, lift back through center. Reach. And fold forward nice and slow. Exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale your flow or step straight back to down dog. If you're flowing, plank. Exhale to lower, elbows in. Inhale to lift your heart. And we all meet in downward facing dog. In down dog, strong fingers. Inhale, right leg lifts. Bring your heel in towards your butt and then tilt your knee up to the sky to open your hips to the right. Take a big breath, lift your knee higher.
Exhale, right knee to right elbow, lean forward like a plank pose. Inhale, right leg extends back behind you. Exhale, right knee, left elbow. See if you can make it touch. Inhale, lift up and back. Strong fingers. Exhale, knee to nose. Now stay with me. Push the floor away. Inhale, look forward. Slowly exhale, step forward. Right foot between your hands. Step your back foot in, pyramid pose. Straighten your front leg. Stay. Feel. Breathe. Just 2 breaths. Inhale all the way. Exhale all the way. Last one, breath in. Breath out. Re-lengthen your stance. Bend your front knee. Crescent lunge. Inhale, reach up. Again, a wider stance could feel more stable. Right foot to the right. And lift onto the ball of the back foot. Now, as we move through the next few transitions, find your stability in the legs. Front big toe presses. Back heel stays lifted to activate the back butt cheek. Don't drop your back heel down. As you inhale, reach your arms up. Straighten your front leg. Exhale, bend your front knee, twist to the right, left hand forward, right hand back. Inhale, lift back up through center, reach up, straighten. Keep the back heel lifted, exhale, twist to the left, bend your front knee. One more either side. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist right. Inhale, reach up, straighten. Back heel lifted, exhale, twist left, bend. Beautiful. This time, inhale, reach up, straighten. Exhale, twist to the right, bend your front knee. Flip in reverse. Back hand to back upper thigh, left hand to the sky. Take a steady breath in. Go deeper as you breathe out. Warrior 2. Slow transition with care. Inhale, reach up, straighten. Exhale, pivot the back heel down, arms go wide. Stay in the transitions. Inhale, reach up, straighten. Exhale, warrior 2. Bend your front knee wide, arms wide. Inhale, both arms reach up, front leg straightens. Exhale, bend your knee wide, arms out. One more, lift, straighten. This time, keep the front leg straight, arms to a T, exhale. Reach forward, breathe in. Right hand down, left hand up, triangle pose. Right hand can land on the right shin. Right hand can hover inside the leg. Or you can put a block or a book or something down towards the earth for support. Just 3 breaths, so use them well. To stay with awareness, to feel with courage, and to breathe with compassion. One more breath in. Slow breath out. Inhale, reverse triangle, up and back, right leg to the right hand to the sky. And then exhale back to a T shape with the arms, hands to hips. Slow transition into humble warrior. Right foot wiggles over to the right, and then turn your left toes forward or turn your hips forward. Bend your front knee directly over the ankle and interlace your hands behind your back. Breathe in, heart lift. With a strong belly, start to fold forward. Right shoulder inside the right thigh, fist lifting high. Now you might need to rearrange your legs to feel more supported. So with awareness, notice what you need. And then with courage and kindness, offer yourself those bits of motivation, encouragement, and compassion. You've got 3 more breaths here. Really squeeze your left butt cheek. Really sink into the power of your right leg. You can do this. Take 1 more breath in, lift your fist. And then exhale, hands inside the front foot. Lizard lunge. You know this one. Pivot to the ball of the back foot. Look forward. And then step your left foot up outside your left hand. Butt down, hands to heart, yogi squat. 1 more breath. And then hands down, hips up. Wiggle your feet back underneath you. Halfway lift, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Inhale, stand, reach all the way up to the top. Exhale, hands to heart. Plug down into your left foot. Bring your right knee up and find tree pose for Vrikshasana. Right foot can be on the left ankle, the left calf, or the left inner thigh. Wherever you're going for your tree, right knee is opening to the right. Hands can be at heart or hips or sky. Now, sometimes in the yoga practice, it feels like this is a bit more difficult than I want it to be. That's the plan. I don't design a class that I hope that you can complete easily, because it's the times of challenge where you can really practice tuning into awareness being courageous enough to stay and feel. And you can practice calming yourself, cultivating a sense of like real intimacy with how you navigate difficult and uncomfortable circumstances. So as you practice balancing, especially if it's wobbly, especially if your left leg is feeling it, cool. What are you going to do about it? How do you want to move through this moment? So you can take those practices and those tools with you into your life. Take one more breath here. Full exhale breath. Really nice. Right knee comes back to chest. And then set your right foot down next to your left. Now stand on your right leg. So your leg should be feeling fresh. Right foot down, all 5 toes press. Bring your left heel in towards your butt. Kick your own butt. Reach your left hand down. Now if you grab the outside of the ankle, cool. If you grab the inside, just spin the thumb out and back to reach the inside of the ankle. Belly firm, butt firm. Right hand reaches up. Slowly, slowly, any amount of kicking back and leaning forward. Now you could 100% stay upright. You could start to kick the left leg more. Squeeze your left butt cheek and belly. Wherever you go, focus your gaze so that you're staying with awareness. Focus your breath so you're cultivating courage and compassion. You've got this. Squeeze your butt, open your heart. Take 2 more breaths, whatever comes. Stay, feel, breathe. Last inhale. How slowly can you leave the pose? Left foot down, shimmy the hips a little. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, fold forward. You've got this. Inhale, halfway lift. Either step straight back to dog for a few breaths or take a flow. High plank, maybe on the knees. Lower down, half or all the way. Lift your heart through as you point your toes back. And then hips lift up and back, downward facing dog. We've only got one more side to do. How sad is that? Only one more side to practice our stay, feel, breathe. Take one more breath in. Strengthen your fingertips for support as you breathe out. Inhale, left leg lifts. Feel really strong through the hands so that the shoulders plug in. And then bend your knee, heel to butt. And then roll the left knee up to the sky to open the hip. Squeeze your butt, lift higher, breathe in. Exhale, left knee, left elbow, rock forward to plank. Inhale, kick the leg straight behind you. Exhale, knee to right elbow, tap it in, lean forward. Inhale, kick it up. Exhale, knee to nose, strong fingers, push the flow away, stay, feel, breathe. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step your left foot between your hands. You've got this. Little resting pyramid pose. Step your back foot in. Straight-ish through both legs, but you moderate. If you need a bend in the knees, cool. Can you soften the head, neck, and shoulders? And lengthen the breath. Take a big breath in. Re-lengthen your stance as you breathe out. Crescent lunge. Bend your front knee and reach up. Again, a wider stance could feel more stable. Keep the back heel lifted. Squeeze the right butt cheek on. Breathe in. Sink deeper. Inhale, reach up, straighten. Exhale, rebend the front knee, twist to the right. The left. Right hand forward, left hand back. Doesn't matter, we'll do both sides. Inhale, straighten and lift. Exhale, twist to the right. Keep your back heel lifted, bend your front knee. 2 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, left. Inhale, lift. Stay, feel, breathe. Exhale, right. Inhale, lift. This time, exhale to the left, twist, pause, bend your front knee deep, flip and reverse. Inhale, back hand, back hip or thigh, right hand sky. Steady up the breath. 1 more in, 1 more out. Slow transition to warrior 2. Reach up and straighten. Pivot the back heel, open your arms wide. Stay moving. Inhale, reach up, straighten. Exhale, bend the front knee, arms wide. You've got this. Reach both hands up, lift the front toes if you like. Exhale, bend, sink. 1 more. Use your breath. Inhale, straighten and reach up. This time, exhale, arms wide, front leg stays straight. Reach the left hand forward, then left hand down, right hand up, triangle pose. You know you've got a few breaths here, so there's no rush. There's no feeling like there's an end point that you have to arrive in. Rather, let every moment be that point where you stay and feel and breathe. Take one more breath. Inhale lifts you up, left hand to the sky. Exhale, hands to hips. Set up for humble warrior. Left foot wiggles out to the left edge of the mat, toes still pointing away from you. And then turn your hips forward, right toes forward. Interlace your hands behind your back and firm your belly. Breathe in, heart lift. You've got this. Bow forward, left shoulder inside the left thigh, fist lifting high. Just a few breaths. So rearrange whatever you need with awareness. Find more support. Find more ease. Find whatever you need with courage and compassion to stay and notice. And the whole way along, lots of breath. One more in. Exhale, hands inside the front foot. Pivot to the ball of the back foot. Here you are in lizard lunge. Maybe a little bit of movement. Look forward. Step your right foot outside your right hand, yogi squat. Good, one breath. And then hands down, butt up, forward fold, halfway lift, inhale, breath. Deep fold, soft knees, exhale. Inhale, reach up. And hands to heart, almost done. Peak pose, side two, here we go. Stand on your right foot. Lift your left knee up. And then left foot on the ankle, the calf, or the inner thigh. Left foot presses somewhere and make that connection. Leg to foot, foot to leg. You choose, hands at heart, hips, or sky. And then pause to be here, to breathe here. I was having a chat to one of my friends yesterday who's also a yoga teacher. And she said that the yoga practice has made her more calm, less reactive, more ability to respond with ease and presence. And that's kind of the goal, and it happens on its own, really. The time you spend here with yourself, you get to know yourself better. You get to clear out and process some of the stuff going on in your mind. But really intentionally here, see if you can practice this skill, that you stay right where you are, in the moment, without distraction. You feel whatever's arising, but do it with a sense of courage, and importantly, compassion. Whatever comes up, it's cool, it's fine, it's part of human life. So be there to back yourself and breathe deeply through the whole process. One more breath. Whoo, left knee to chest, step it down, shake it out. Dancer's pose, and then we stretch. Let's get it. Right heel kicks in towards the butt. Right hand reaches down outside, or if you're going inside, spin the shoulder open to reach the hand for the foot. Squeeze your butt and belly. Left hand reaches up. Don't drop the squeeze of the butt and belly as you slowly start to kick and lean any amount. Breathe. Stay. Feel. Deep breath. Press your left big toe. There's your support. You can feel it through the left leg. Now support yourself with breath. And give yourself a little compassion that whatever happens, whether it's perfect or wobbly or anything in between, you let it just be what it is, and you be there to back yourself through it. Last full breath in. How gently can you let it go? Slow transition to get out of it. Maybe shake it out a little bit, kick your legs, swing your hands around, shake off any of that remaining tension. Inhale, arms up, reach. Exhale, fold forward. Last opportunity for a flow. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step it straight back to down dog or to plank, to bend your elbows, to lift your heart. And then down doggy, we all meet, hips lift up and back. Straight away, Let your knees come down to the ground. Walk your hands back towards you. Pause in a seat, breathe in. And do the exhale, breathe out. Lovely, shift your hips over to one side. Send your legs out in front. And shimmy up to the top of your mat, bent knees. Hands on knees. Inhale, heart forward. Exhale, chin to chest. Go back halfway down, straight arms. One more. Pulse your heart open. And then this time, chin to chest. Take your knees with you and roll down onto your back. Soft landing. Once you make it down onto your back, give your knees a little squeeze, maybe a little rock. Place your left foot down on the ground, your right ankle on your left thigh, and extend your right knee forward. Maybe hold on to the back of the left thigh, the top of the left shin, right hand between the legs. Just a few breaths to breathe down into your hips, to soften your shoulders. Sometimes I find it easier to stay in the moment when things are moving fast because it requires a lot of attention. But it takes a dedication and a practice and lots of intention to stay when we slow down, to direct the mind to this moment, to stay and feel and breathe. One more breath in. A long breath out. Inhale, arms wide to a T. Exhale, knees to the left for your twist. You can stack the knees right on top of left or intertwine them deeper like you're crossing your legs in a chair. Just 3 breaths to stay and feel and breathe. And then when you're ready, knees back to center, unwind right foot down. Left ankle, right thigh, stay, right or left knee going forward, left toes pulling back, or maybe hold on to the back of the right leg or the top of the right shin. Maybe you move, maybe you be still. Can you pause to be in your body and in your breath? One more big breath in, send it all the way down into your hips. And a long breath out. Gently release the arms wide to a T. Shimmy the hips a little to the left to knock the knees to the right, either stacked on top or intertwined for your twist. Heavy the shoulders. Soften into this moment. Inhale back to center. Extend your legs up to the sky, hands up to the sky. Spin your wrists and ankles or shake like an electrocuted dead bug. And release any kind of stuck yuckiness. And then as you relax, pull your knees to your chest, hands on top of the shins, and give yourself a little moment of gratitude. Every time you move through something uncomfortable, you reinforce and remember how incredibly capable you are of facing anything that comes. So in moments of difficulty, discomfort, and transition, use them as opportunities to reinforce your strength, back yourself, and do it all with courage and compassion. If you need any other movement before Shavasana, please take it. And when you're ready, extend your legs long, palms open to be receptive and to make space in the heart. And rest for a few minutes. I'll let you know when it's time to come up. But really take a few minutes to just pause and be. Let everything go as you rest heavy here.
If you have more time to stay and rest, please allow yourself to do so. But if you're ready, start to reinvigorate the body with some deep breaths. And when you feel ready, start to make a little bit of movement, a wriggle, a stretch, a rock of the chin, a reach of the arms, whatever feels good in your body. Then give the knees a squeeze into the chest. And really give yourself a little squeeze, a cuddle, a hug, a moment of gratitude and appreciation. Because when you pause in any moment and notice, it's pretty incredible what your body is capable of. All the systems that are keeping you alive, your incredible breath, your beautiful heart, your amazing mind, the body that can do all sorts of weird things. So take a moment to appreciate everything that you have and everything that you are. Take a big breath into that feeling. A long breath out. And then make your way up to a seat. You can roll to one side or rock and roll up the spine. And when you find a nice tall seated position, hands come to Anjali Mudra, divine offering in front of the heart and pray. Thank you sincerely to every single one of you for choosing to spend an hour with yourself and for sharing your beautiful energy with me, even through these screens. I can feel you there. And it's such an honor and a pleasure to share it with you. So thank you so much for joining me. And from my heart to yours, namaste. Thank you, yogis. Have a beautiful week. All of our YouTube videos are free. And then our Patreon videos, there's a whole schedule of classes, 15 a week, in fact. And there's all sorts of different levels of membership. So if you haven't already, hop over to our patreon.com Hero Yoga page. The link is in the description here. And we'd love to share more yoga with you. And take care. Thank you, guys. Namaste.